Key thing is now, it happened already, we talked about the effects and responsibilities and blah, 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 all of that. Now, how do we get to it? Injury repair process. What is the first thing we do? We all know. Trainer, Sam, give it to me. What would you do if something injury?
Rest.
What else?
Ice.
Ice, yes. What else? Good.
Rice.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
something.
Ha ha.
Rest, ice, compression, elevation.
One good proper 100% answer. Thank you. Rice, right? Now there is no such thing rice anymore. Take that R out. Really? I mean it.
They don't want you to
It's
rest.
S2. There is no rice anymore. I'm sorry. There's no R in it. There's no rest anymore. What is S2?
Stretch 10 times,
Great. Stretch. One more. Stretch.
beginning, and then end.
Stretch and hold on now. S2. Stretch and stabilize. Okay. Now, what are the most common injuries? You all know that. Sam and Raj. No. What are the common injuries?
The common under the body.
Low back injury?
The common injuries are sprain and strain. Sprain and strain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like body.
Common injuries.
Body.
Ankle sprain, we talked about that a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So you all know how to distinguish between sprain and strain, right? What is it? What is sprain?
One is tendon, one is ligament.
Okay, sprain happens.
Tendon.
Don't doubt yourself.
It's-
It's a simple thing. Sprain is
Ligament,
right. Great. There we go. Have confidence. Strain. What is that?
tendon.
There we go. Right?
One takes longer than another to heal.
Oh, good point. That's what they say. The ankle sprain is from mild, moderate, and severe.
Not as much blood flow through that.
Mild, moderate, and severe. Right? So as a therapist, we're not no doctors, so we don't have the scientific background. That's what I said, touch is important. How can you distinguish these three? Do we know? But yes, it is a common sense we know. If it is a severe, there is an operation. We can't deal with that as a therapist. Something broken. But still, according to me, even though in such conditions, you can work the rest of the body, which severeness can. I give you a great example in a few minutes what I'm talking about. I have done many cases in my career, but nobody listens to me anyway, because mind doesn't listen. In the severe cases, so as soon as whatever the doctors has to do, let them do it. Then if you do attend, that's one of my dream in my life, post and pre-operational therapeutic treatment.
You heal faster.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
as a simple me, that's what my class is. How many can I influence you so that you can influence others? So as a group, before my graveyard, maybe there is a penetration in the medical system. This is my platform. Who am I? I'm not a doctor. What we're talking about, this is my experience. This is my platform. I would love to see who argue with this, which means all natural. Who argue with this exercise? Who argue with the stretching? Who argue with the massage? We all know by now how scientifically it is improving, what are the physiological benefits of that. Then why don't we do it? Okay, treatment. Is vast. I wrote few, maybe there are a ton of others. Massage, ice massage, Anybody have done ice massage in your career? Thank you. Great one.
Ice massage.
Yeah, if it is a mild, in this case, if you do attend right away, you can get back within days. I hope an American Massage Therapy Association or the local schools have this expertise to more detail. That's what I was saying yesterday. Instead of going to 6 months school, if we go 3 years, then we'll be able to look into the deeper subject, into it. Perhaps even a doctor, a good doctor can come educate your students.
That's PhD level work.
Not with 3 years.
That's PhD level work.
That's why we're not able to compete with the other professionals.
A chiropractor or an MD, their schooling is 3 years.
Well,
That's
anyway,
PhD, but that's
my vision is to, if you want to be honest, good therapist,
That's good.
go to 3 years.
It's fantastic, but it's unrealistic with most people, isn't it?
Well, go to 6 weeks course, and you can touch it yesterday. Like I was telling you can just touch it. That nothing going to recover from that, according to me.
Right, I agree.
But you have to get a deeper level of that. Deeper
Absolutely.
level happens if you have the education behind it.
Like in Canada, they're
Right.
Canadian programs.
Right.
Much more intense.
Okay.
Chiropractors and MDs.
So the treatment, massage, ice massage, stretching, physiotherapy, chiropractic, acupuncture, acupressure, taping, which is huge now, and much more. Whatever you want. But our goal is treat that right away, so that athlete can get back to whatever he is doing, because his life depends on that much. Point is money. Okay, so far so clear? Okay, now, a while ago I said that I give you an example of it. Yes, I had this with me, but somebody advised me get a permission from this little girl. This is not the one girl I gave you, this is another girl. Her name is Anya. This is a true story, am I right? So, the girl have a medial malleolus. The word is here. Excuse me. Yesterday I called them, they gave me the permission to use this. That's why I did not mention yesterday. Yes, I don't know even how to pronounce this. How do you say that? Apophysetis? 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 I never heard before. But one of the his friend working for me, he looked really clear in the dictionary, wrote it for me also, I bought it that too.
What is it?
It is a repetitive microtrauma. Look at that. I was stunned when I read that. It's right here, not by me, it's saying right here. Well, this condition is defined by inflammation of an apophysetis, a natural protuberance from a bone. The inflammation characteristic of the condition believed to be caused by, there you go, repetitive microtrauma. I was stunned by that. Now, so the physician, his trainer told the girl, no gymnastics. So their competition, they already won 3 regionals. Their competition coming 26th, 27th in FedEx Field in Landover for the end of the regional championship. Girl is very anxious to get back to it, she's only 9. She also had a bone fragmentation. You know all of that? What is that? It says right here. The X-rays, the TVs of the both ankles show that there is some bony fragmentation. which is a tiny piece of the bone in the ankle. But the good story, honest story is, when she came to me, when I worked this area, when I touched it, very painful, just a touch. And I worked the lower leg muscles. That's what I talked about earlier, touch, touch. I cannot give you this. She sees me every other week. The pain from her, or what, I don't know, maybe 8, she said 8 from an 8 level, 1 to 10 scale, I was able to bring it to 2. She went home, very innocent girl, went home, asked her mother, my foot is feeling better, can I go to see Raju next week? Which is Monday, every other Monday, tomorrow Monday. Unfortunately, I shouldn't bring my personal story, but I have a divorce date tomorrow. It got to my heart. I got really emotional. I can't see the girl. But anyway, that's why I brought this with me. The touch is so crucial. How well you learn that, to how to attain that, treat that. Okay.
So, was it inflamed?
Yes, a tiny bit, tiny bit. It was before. It has a cast, or how we call the boot, whatever that is.
So you don't push on the inflammation.
No,
You work above it.
no.
So you work around the area
Yes,
to
work
help
around
support
it.
it.
We talked about that a minute ago. So there is no such a thing, to me, contraindications of a massage. Unless there is a pregnancy thing, first trimester, whatever that
Yeah,
is.
but even then you can.
But even though I believe you can do something.
Yes.
But the only thing, if something breaks, you're not going to push it, move it, or hurt it. You know, I'm not expert of everything, but there may be something else. According to me, there's no such thing, contraindication in this work. How you have to develop your mind. You can work on a born baby to a dying man. There's no such a thing, contraindication in this work.
You just have to be aware of all these things that you mentioned. When you do an oncology massage or cancer massage, you have to be aware of all these things. If you're not educated, and not everybody is,
Well,
you can harm someone.
what we are. I may have these visions and goals and everything. One day may happen, one day may not happen. I think collectiveness, confidence wins. Doesn't it? In the human history? If you are one, it will happen. So, yesterday one, it's clear now, we talked about all those sections of how to deal with this injury. So, one more thing before on the MRI we did it now, re-injury. It's the worst enemy. Once you're re-injured, you're done, according to me. It won't come back to the 100%. I may be wrong. Again, I'm talking about the international level athletes where they perform consistently. That kind of. Look at the pole vault today, about 20 feet. Can somebody repeat that with a re-injury? I don't think so.
Why not? Why not?
Because of the soft tissue damage.
You can't repeat the healing process again?
There are exceptions. It's not 100% what I'm saying. It is possible. But how timely you attain that to make it to that quality come back and perform again.
The quality
Quality of the soft tissue.
the
Because
quality of the clear.
we all know ligament function what? Ligament function is limited. It does, that's it. From here, it go back. Once it go back, what is that? Spraying. So every day micro trauma happening in the body. Look at what happening to that ligament. Best thing not to get injured. Alright, movement. I talked about all this. Movement. What I mean by movement, that's why I bought this little thing here. This is that later on you can read. She's 94. She started working out when she's 77. She broke 6 world records in track and field. I also got this Washington Post. So the reason I bought it, make it a short story, at the end of this it says, number 1 rule is keep moving. You can read it later. That's why I wrote the movement here. Movement relies, depends. We're talking about injury. So recovery, performance, rehabilitation, injury repair, however you look at it, all depends on movement. That's what this class is. All movement. Stretching is a movement, isn't it? Massage is a movement. Exercise is a movement. Long time ago, one of my sports massage guru, there is no sports massage, athletes needs guru, and told me massage mantra is move the tissue, move the tissue, move the tissue. Raju's mantra is move, move, move. No more excuses. Get moving. If you want this is get back. Okay? All right. Anything else? Contribution? I would like to get to the aerobic, anaerobic, all of that, but you might maybe. That's the core of the program, core of the injury lecture. But there are some other things that I touch base as we go along. Thank you all of you. Thank you, my dear. So use it, call me, ask me, I give you my information, whatever I can help by on the phone with you, more than happy. But develop the confidence end of the day and continue practice. I see it in your faces. The last one, Pittsburgh class, this is the class. These two, I have that gut feeling that you're all getting something out of it. But use it. If you don't, I already said to you, I don't know how many of you paying attention, that I recommend you also come and see me in person. A session that will even give you more confidence. Again, it is up to you how higher level you want to practice. We talked about yesterday. It's nothing but what Raju said, what gave you, I repeatedly saying this. Results. So I won't say this and I won't repeat it if we did not have the result. This is nothing but garbage. That's what I want you to look at. Every time you touch a human body, are you improving? Are you contributing? Are you educating? Okay. Thank you, all of you. You want to take a 5-minute break? Go ahead. Thanks for your quietness and listening.
Thank you. Very good, Raju.
Thank you.